Good day everyone, I am your pre-service teacher, major in values education, Alexandria Caderinia, and for this video, I will be going to discuss problem-based multimedia learning, its definition, benefits, advantages, and disadvantages. Okay, let's start. Happy learning everyone! Project-based instruction, or PBL, is an instructional approach designed to give students the opportunity to develop knowledge and skills through engaging projects around challenges and problems that they may face in the real world. PBL is based on the idea that students learn best when they are actively involved in the learning process. By engaging in projects, students are able to gain real-world experience while applying the knowledge and skills they have in the classroom. This helps students to better understand the material and to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills. According to Raman Sharma, the PBL approach adds value to the studies and the process of education. Providing the learners with an active role in all this, the approach has in fact a number of benefits. Number 1, students are more engaged. They acquire and practice metacognition skills. They retain content over memorization due to the contextual nature of the method. Number 4, the learners develop cooperation as well as people skills. And number 5, PBL makes the best of diagnostic, formative, and substantive assessments embedded into the project work. Project-based learning can in many ways favor the preparation of the skilled workforce of the 21st century through project work. The learner master. Number 1, organizational skills. These skills include the ability to plan, prioritize, and execute tasks promptly. They also involve the ability to delegate and manage resources efficiently. Developing organizational skills has become increasingly important in the modern workplace as it allows us to maximize our productivity and minimize our stress. Consequently, possessing strong organizational skills can be an invaluable asset in increasing one's efficiency and enhancing their overall performance. Number 2, time management. This will help students to have a clear idea of how much work they need to do and how long it will take them to complete it. It also allows them to focus on one task at a time instead of feeling overwhelmed by the entire project. Breaking the project down into smaller chunks also allows students to set achievable goals, which can help them stay motivated. Number 3, problem-solving skills. This encourages the development of critical thinking, and it helps to develop the skills needed to identify creative solutions to complex problems. It also helps to develop communication and collaboration skills, which are essential when working in teams and dealing with difficult problems. And number 4, self-direction. Self-direction helps the individual to develop the ability to take ownership of their work, develop problem-solving skills, and think outside the box. It also encourages the individual to become more creative in their approach and to develop a more in-depth understanding of their work and the field they are working in. This helps the individual to become more self-confident, independent, and productive. And for the number 5, it's collaboration skills. Working together in a group setting allows students to develop communication and problem-solving skills that they can use in the future. They also learn the value of compromise and how to work together to achieve a goal. Number 6, lifelong learning ability. And this approach helps to develop problem-solving skills, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration, which are all invaluable abilities for a person's success in the modern world. Furthermore, PBL encourages learners to be proactive and to take ownership of their own learning, which helps to build a strong foundation for learning throughout their entire lives. And number 7, ability to find information. Knowing how to research and find the right information quickly can give someone an edge in a competitive job market. Being able to find the right information quickly can help a person make better decisions and solve problems faster. Additionally, the ability to research can help someone stay up to date on the latest trends and developments in their industry. Now we're going to learn the disadvantages of the PBL approach to education as stated by Raman Sharma with such great benefits and advantages of project-based learning. It also has some disadvantages that cannot be ignored when choosing this approach to education for students. And it's time-consuming, that's the number 1. And an effective project-based learning design requires a large amount of time as it may take time to collect materials and information about the projects. The time required for students to work on their projects can be lengthy and must be managed carefully to ensure that all students are able to complete their projects within the allotted time frame. Furthermore, the teacher needs to be available in offering guidance, feedback, and assessment throughout the project. And for number 2, it's lack of interest. Sometimes it may happen that students feel a lack of interest in their project subject, which might distract their minds from the project. This lack of interest can be used by a number of things, including the difficulty of the project, their lack of understanding of the subject, or their lack of enthusiasm for the project. It could also be caused by a lack of motivation or by feeling overwhelmed and stressed. And number 3, it needs a dedicated, hard-working staff. To be honest, not teachers can be hardworking and completely dedicated to their students. But the PBL approach really needs hard-working staff dedicated to the projects of their students. Project-based learning encourages students to explore real-world problems and develop solutions. This approach requires teachers to provide extensive guidance and support to their students, which can be taxing on their time and energy. Therefore, it is essential to have who are passionate about their students' learning and are prepared to put in the extra effort to ensure the success of their students' projects. And for number 4, uncomfortable for differently able students. The project-based learning approach might be uncomfortable for differently able students. They sometimes may not feel encouraged to finish their projects in the given period of time. This is because they may not have the same level of physical or cognitive abilities as their peers. As a result, they may need more to complete a project or may need additional help in understanding the concepts. This can lead to a feeling of being overwhelmed or not being able to keep up. Project-based learning is an excellent method of instruction since it instills dependability in students and fosters their creativity, critical thinking, teamwork, and communication. The project-based multimedia learning approach has shown to be a successful method for involving students in the learning process and fostering their capacity and critical thought and problem solving. Students learn concepts more rapidly and remember them for longer periods of time when they are given practical, relevant learning experiences that use multimedia resources like voice, video, and digital images. Additionally, because students can collaborate on projects to solve difficulties and talk about their ideas, this method helps foster collaboration. In the end, project-based learning multimedia offer students an exciting and engaging approach to learning and building crucial skills that will benefit them for the rest of their life. Despite its disadvantages, PBL can still be very beneficial to learners, so teachers should know how to implement PBL in students, and I encourage them to be knowledgeable enough in order to become effective facilitators in the learning development of students. And that would be all about project-based multimedia learning. Thank you for watching my video and goodbye!